Alright guys, today I wanted to make a quick video about the Liverpool versus Leicester game last night. I went to it. Not the most amazing game ever, but I'll take the 3 points anyway. But yeah, it wasn't a great performance from Liverpool. Leicester got the early goal. Obviously, I can't even remember who scored by now. That's helpful. Keane and Dewsbury-Hall ran through on goal, and Liverpool's defence was just all over the place in that moment. So I don't know where Matip and Van Dijk were, but it was Robertson who looked like the player who came closest to challenging him. So not good defending from that point. But from then on, Leicester very rarely actually came close to scoring. I think it might have been Soumaré who had a header chance late on in the first half, but other than that, there really weren't many chances for Leicester to score. Liverpool managed to turn it round, or I should say right fast managed to turn it round for Liverpool. The first one coming from an Alexander-Arnold cross, and the second one just like coming back off the post after Nunez tried to score and managed to beat it in his own net. Really unfortunate, because Fass has been a good player this season from what I've seen of him. Definitely helped change Leicester's form around after a shocking start to the season. He didn't have the greatest first game for Leicester from what I remember. I think that was the game where Son came off the bench and scored a hat-trick, but since then I think he's helped them keep like 4 or 5 clean sheets since he's been in the team, so that's good going. So yeah, just not his night really. Liverpool, they played all right. It wasn't a great performance, and that there were definitely things within the team that just didn't look right. I don't think you can play all three of Harvey Elliott, Thiago, and Oxlade-Chamberlain. You need, because Oxlade-Chamberlain doesn't really stay out wide. He comes more central. So that means Nunez is having to sort of come out wide at times if Robertson's not up the pitch, and that leaves a big gap of like nothingness in the centre of the attack where no one's really filling that hole. So that was a problem at times, I thought, for Liverpool. But then again, I've also seen people criticising Nunez, but I just don't understand it. Yeah, he misses big chances, but for me, I would rather have a striker in my team who is constantly causing trouble, constantly getting in good positions, than a striker who, yeah, okay, he'll score his goal, but he won't do much else for the team. Because with Nunez, at every single game where he's been criticised since the break, there's been 3, he's at least contributing hugely to a goal in each game, where like without him that goal doesn't happen. In the Man City game, it was Salah's second equaliser before Nathan Ake scored the winner, and against Villa it was Bajcetic's first ever goal. That goal definitely doesn't happen without Nunez taking it to the byline and crossing it in. And in this game it was unfortunate for Nunez that he didn't score himself. He hit the post, but like not many other strikers can get themselves into that position because of the pace he used to get past his marker. So yeah, I'm more than happy with the way that Nunez is playing at the moment. He just needs to sharpen up on his finishing, and he will be recognised as one of the top strikers in the world at this moment in time, in my opinion, because that's how well he plays. Like, there's so many strikers in the Premier League right now who just don't put work in at all, and Nunez isn't one of them. Nunez constantly works hard for the team, and that's what I like about him, and I think that's what the Liverpool fans like about him, because he is a fan favourite at Liverpool at the moment, just because of the amount of work he does for the team. And yeah, the rest of the attack, it just didn't seem to gel as much. Salah, he somehow managed to keep his goal record high this season, but it just doesn't feel as though he's played near as well as he has done in the past. Like, he's still managing to score. I think it's something like 2 in every 3 or 3 in every 4. Like, he's still managing to score in about 70% of games, but it just doesn't feel as though he's playing as well. His all-round game, he doesn't seem to be involved as much. So yeah, I don't know if it's a case of Salah and Nunez aren't the perfect fit together. It could be that, because obviously Salah throughout his Liverpool career has usually had Firmino in the team alongside him, and Firmino, we all know what Firmino does, create space for others, and that suited Salah and Sadio Mane for a long period of time. So maybe that's partly the case. So I don't know if with Cody Gakpo coming into the team, does that mean the club might look to sell Salah in the summer and try and make some money whilst they still can out of him, whilst he's still got a few years left in his career, because he is 31 this summer, I believe. So yeah, it won't be long before you're not going to get much money for him. I don't think many teams will pay much for him as it stands, because these days no one wants to buy, or no top team wants to buy like a star player for like the next 2 or 3 years. They want someone for the future. They don't want them, you know, a player over the age of 30 ideally. So yeah, that could be a problem for them. Leicester though, they still didn't look great. They managed to do well to get their goal in front, but I felt on another night Liverpool could have scored more than a couple. To be honest, that there was quite a lot of occasions where Liverpool got in good positions, but just couldn't stick the ball in the net. So yeah. However, what I am happy about is the results. I mean, Liverpool didn't play very well, but they still managed to win the game, which has been pretty much the opposite of what we've managed to do this season. So I'll 100% take that, to be honest. Yeah, over playing well and not getting a result, which we have done quite a lot recently. I think Fabinho as well is a big miss in the team, because Henderson having to play in the sitting role, it sort of affects quite a few players around him's game, because that's what Henderson does. He sort of facilitates for others. He allows Trent to get forward, and also leaves less of a burden on Salah, I think, at times. So yeah, I think Fabinho was a big miss, purely because you haven't got Henderson in the position that he plays at his best, in my opinion. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.